Hello everyone. Here we go again. Utini Life. So, today I'm in Stanton system. As many of you already know, I live in the Nick system at the moment. I want to make sure that I've got everything that I need before running out of my bedroom. Check the storage. I'm gonna definitely want meds. Take them with me. Let's take 4 cruisers. Hey Sergeant, how's it going? Much love for the Carrack, yeah. I absolutely love this ship. What was I doing? Grab that. I'll grab that. Grab that. Grab one of those. Because I only carry them for emergencies. And I want P4 rounds, so I'm going to take like 6 mags of that. Should be enough for now. Needs PDCs? Yeah, it does. It absolutely does. Like 2 or 3 would be fine. Like, you know, if I just sit down there, I think I can see from the outside if I sit here. No? Okay, apparently not. But I think it basically needs like a PDC on each wing. And then, open up. And then one on the tail. Alright, so let's have a look. So yeah, wow, it's really dark here. Can I turn towards light? Can I have some light? No? Shadow Carrack. Behold the mighty Shadow Carrack. Light cannot even find me. Right, so let's head towards Microtech because I want to check out the depots. I want something to disassemble. Just connect to something. Stop it. Listen. There. Grade 6 total. 2 on each wing, top and bottom. 2 on the hull, top and bottom. What's the game plan today? Well, Utini Life. We'll just see what's about. As we're already locked onto this mining base, or I'll have a look at this mining base on the way to, I don't know, Tressler or something like that, and probably take on a mission to go down to Grey Cat and Sakura, have a look, see what's there, see if there's anything for me to break down. I have a crafting machine in the cargo hold. Most of the cargo hold is empty at the moment, but in the rover bay I've got a couple of rovers in the bay. It's actually all in the description. If you want to know what vehicles they are, it's all in the video description. That's those two. And then in the rear pod is a crafting machine and some space for storing stuff. I don't actually know what I've got in those right now. I should probably check. Geopods and all kinds of food and water. Stuff that needs stacking. Some med gels. Multi-tools. Nothing that I can really break down as of yet. Yeah, but I was just thinking about what you were saying. I'm sorry if I didn't seem like I was answering right away. Sometimes I'll stop and I'll have a think about something, do you know what I mean? But 6 PDCs, I don't know, that's probably too many. In my opinion, I would just go with 3. 3 or 4 would be fine. Because it's not that big a ship. How many does the Perseus have? It's got like 4, isn't it? I don't think it needs quite as many as the Perseus. Simply because the Perseus is like a heavily armed combat vessel, do you know what I mean? Whereas the Carrack is an exploration vanguard. So it needs some teeth, but it doesn't need to be, you know, too much. Yeah, I don't think it needs 6 PDCs. Like 3, I think, would be fine. 1 underneath the tail. Like, underneath there. Like, where that turret is. You can see that little square area. I think a PDC right there would be fine. And then on the top then, maybe just spine and belly would be fine after that. But I don't really like where that rear turret is. I think they should move that rear turret to where I was just saying where the PDC should go. I prefer to have that bottom area just totally flat. Then you can belly land here if you need to. And that doesn't seem like something that is important, and it's not terribly important. But it is at the same time, if you get me. It's also a capital ship. I don't think, like, the Carrack should be contending with a capital ship for PDCs. Debris. We'll grab whatever that debris is. I just want to see what this debris is like. I'm not massively interested, I'm mostly just curious. There it is. Wreckage. Do you think that's something that the Sally can eat? That's all I was just wondering. If it'll give me, like, construction materials or something like that, you know? Let's find out. Yeah, when it comes to PDCs, I think that, like, you should think about the number of crew. How many lives is it meant to be protecting, do you know what I mean? And in that sense, I suppose the Carrack and the Reclaimer, I think they've got the same crew complement, haven't they? Okay, so it's not getting any more of that. Why is it only trawler scraper? Why is my right one not get? Oh, right, there we go. Yeah, see? The one on my right is still not firing. Why? Interesting. Nothing? Yeah, so no then. This is doing nothing. Alright. Okay. So, minute amount of RMC is all you can get from them. That's not worth stopping for then. That's just like, that's one of those nuggets that only if you need to top up your tank or something like that, do you know what I mean? Otherwise, what's the point? The entry missions, I suppose, and immersion's sake that they're there. So, yeah, I'm not going to complain. They're just not worth my time next time. Now, if I could have crunched that for CMAT as well, might have been worth my time eventually, you know, grabbing enough of them, but the minuscule little bit that I had in the hopper from it, not worth my effort. Right, now then. Forget about all that silliness. Because as much as I would love to go and get a whole bunch of those rocks out there, this is not a mining vessel. Now why are all my screens off? There we go. Oh, god damn it. Doing that reset everything, which means it switched my radar off. Really silly. Some of these things that it does. Really, really silly. That's a rock, isn't it? That's nothing interesting here. Just scanning in case there's any wreckage of any ships here. Because there could be. Getting no hull or electronic signals, only mineral signals.
Shields online.
Okay. Okie doke, so there's nothing there. Always worth a nose. Wait, what was that? There is a vehicle here. According to that. Right there. What's that? A little snub.
Shields offline.
I know I can eat that. I don't think I can get any components out of it. Simply because it's a snub.
Shields online.
And one of those little issues that we can't get into fighters. Let's see. I'm assuming it's game rules. It sure is. Right. SOP, pull up onto that side. And let's go and grab the Salvation. That should be able to deal with those shields in a nice controlled manner. Did that hit? Yeah, it did. What I could have brought aboard that I forgot about. Back at my home base I have a railgun which I could have brought with me. One of those handheld railguns. Could have been an idea to keep that aboard. Power up.
System check.
Okay. I don't know why only one is working. Okay, so I forgot. Yeah, see, only one is enabling. I bet it's power in, yeah, power pips. India. That'll be a good idea as well, wouldn't it? Not concerned about the extra power for that. I'd rather have the radar to detect what's coming, and let's throw my radar right out to maximum. Okay, now put that away. There are weapons aboard that, but I don't think I can get it at the moment. Pew pew pew.
Check fire.
Right, okay. Right, let's have a look. See if we can't find... Am I too close? No. Does it not have gold standard components? Should, surely. No. How am I supposed to kill the power if I can't target? Oh, there we go. Okay, so you actually have to be targeted then. That's good to know. Right, and I'm gonna learn my lesson. And I'm not gonna target the power plant. I'm going to target the shield generator. And that should, in theory, only kill the shields. So I should be able to then crunch the rest. Right, so watching this top area up here. And watching that number right up there, cross-section emissions, the electromagnetic emissions. Just keeping an eye on that because it will dip, it will change, and the shields will drop.
Check fire. Check fire.
Shields are dipping there, did you see that? They're going.
Check fire. Check fire.
There, shields are gone. And you saw the power dropped. Shields are offline. Okay, so now we can get on with the munching. Oh. My bad. Hitting the wrong buttons. My bad. There we go. That's what I was after. Am I getting anything? I don't think I'm getting anything. Okay. Maybe I need to kill the power plant. which is that, I believe.
Check fire.
Yeah, because I think it's still counting as some shielding active.
Check fire. Check fire.
Just watching that EM signature.
Check fire.
There we go. EM's dropping like a stone now. Power's out. IR's dropping as well. There we go. To get clean.
Check fire.
Okay, there's that one. And there's that one. That is one stripped hull. Right, and before I commit to destroying that, pop out. And let's see what I can grab. Enter pilot seat. No way. Check it out.
Your adventure courtesy of Kruger Intergalactic. Systems active.
Ports unlocked. And let's just have a look. Let's make sure. Open up. I might even be able to reach the components. I wonder if that happened because I stripped it first. Cool, isn't that? Right, my torch on. We find any components to grab. I'm not seeing them. I definitely saw them on the X-ray though, and there was a shield generator at the back here. Maybe they're not accessible, not physicalized. I'm gonna say they're probably not accessible. What's that? Is that a badger? Bulldog. Is that new? What, the snub? No. It said Archimedes, isn't it? And that. It might be, because it was a surprise to me. I definitely wasn't expecting it to happen. I wasn't expecting to see a jump-in pilot seat at all. But I did make a whinge and complain to CIG on the forums about can we please have some better game rules access. And, you know, we did have a hotfix. It'd be nice to think that they did something about it. But, you know, who knows? Who knows? Right, well, I've got the guns off of it. The stuff that I can get. Okay, yeah. Merlin, P52. Go. Gone. But it's nice when it goes well, isn't it? Let's see, how much is in the hopper? Oh, there's loads of space still in the hopper. That was basically nothing. Look at that. Tiny, tiny, tiny. No, misclick. I wanted to cycle it all round and off. Okay, there we go. But that was cool though, wasn't it? A salvage that went pretty much as you expect a salvage to go. And it's nice when that happens. Right. Let's practice good cadence here. Best I can. And ideally, what I should have done is have somebody else aboard to be able to, you know, seal the hangar before I come charging in and exposing the ship to vacuum. Pop out there. No, just that, thank you. Where the hell am I going to try to move a whole salvation? Silly thing. Wait, where did that go? Where did that go? Well, that's one lost. we go. That's attached to the grid now. Won't go anywhere. Where the hell did that other one go, though? Just yeeted off into nothingness. Let's check habitation deck. Didn't fall through the floor here. Where did it go? I'll check cartography deck in a sec in case it bounced up and went out. It didn't go through there. Keep that closed. Let's go and check cartography. See if it bounced and went up there. Nope. Alright. Write that off. Well, we got some RMC, some CMAT, and a repeater out of that. Meh. Not the worst. Not the best. Better than a kick in the teeth. Now why is my screens doing that nonsense?
Offline.
Can I have screens working, please? Thank you. Right. I'm not getting any more signals now. Wait, there was a thermal signal back there. That's probably the station giving me the... No? Definitely something... What's that? There's definitely a signal there. Oh, it's a turret. And there was me going, Utini. No, don't pick on that. It's got bigger teeth than I have. Okay, so back to the map. What's going on here? Why is it all zoomed? Weirdness.
Shields offline.
So let's go and grab a mission that will allow us to go and check on the state of affairs down at Grey Cat and Sakura. And
Quantum drive is now off.
see, why is it all zoomed in. It's weird. It's like the game is trying to hypnotize me with all of these little spins.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Here's Tressler. It's been a while since I've been here. Microtech is almost like strange to come here now, after living over in the belt.
Is now off.
So, what about you guys? Have you picked any home bases? Where are you based out of? I'm liking the people's service stations in Nix. Maggie C. The turrets. And oh, interesting.
Shields online.
Sticking in Stanton, less people, less lag. I haven't had any troubles with the people's service stations. I've found them to be really good. Because that was usually my reason for not going anywhere other than Microtech. But to be fair, the people's service station has been really well performing. I haven't had any frame dips or anything like that. I was in a queue once, but yeah, nothing that you don't expect on patch day. And being a new location, I was kind of expecting more, to be fair. Like more problems, you know.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Oh,
All systems offline.
that would have looked really nice and cinematic to somebody watching. One of those landings that the landing gear goes down just as you touch the ground, you know. Right, so let's fix my food and water. Excellent. Okay. Now we want... Oh, it fixed the zoom on this. Excellent. Now we want local hauling. And it'll be one of these extra small. Is it local or planetary? Aluminium from Grey Cat. Yeah, it'll be one of these extra smalls. Could do 7 of aluminium. Yeah, I could. But there's a better one, like this one. No, but it's like that one that does both of them. Sakura Sun and Grey Cat. It'll be an extra small. Small. That's worth checking, because I know that I can get them. I've seen them before, unless they've changed something. Logistics depot. Stims. Those are usually hostile. No, I definitely don't want a medium. So I don't need to be spending that much time loading and unloading. I could go and do that. That's a maybe. That doesn't take very long. I'm looking for... Ah, yeah. There. That's better. Right, so we'll track that. And I tell you what I might do as well, is swap ships. There's no need to risk the mothership on a little milk run like this. And it'll be a little bit more efficient if I swap ships as well. Right, let's get this closing as well. Anybody quick guesses what ship I'm going to call up? Regular viewers will know, or will have a really good idea.
Welcome to the ASUS Vehicle Retrieval System.
E2 incoming.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
A2 will have a really long claim timer. It'll be the same claim timer as the Carrack. But this one,
Your insurance claim has been sent.
look at that claim timer, 45 seconds.
Thank you.
Winning.
Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASUS Vehicle Retrieval System. Thank you.
I can even do a run down to Hathor with the ox.
Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Excellent.
Your vehicle has been delivered
Gimme,
to the following
gimme,
location.
gimme. Right, while that's happening, let's go and call up. And call up the cargo. Bum, 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 bum. Select all. Boom. Rise. You, tiny. Get over here. My stealth ox. See what weapons I got on it. It's really meant for like breaking into things. It's not really meant for fighting, obviously. Okay, that's helpful.
Landing complete.
A little bit of shuffling. Pays off though. It would have been nice if they'd have given me the 4s first. Right, that's all of those. Okay. Right. And there's that, all happy. Good stuff.
Launch complete. Landing gear up.
Okay. Now, how much have we got do to each one. Right, the 2 goes to New Babbage, and a 4 goes to each one. Right, okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to do it this way. Cooperators up. Oh, I gotta jump to the planet first. Wah wah. Idiocies.
Drive is now off.
Why?
Drive is now off.
So much pirouetting in this latest update. I need a run for that. All that spinning around. It was getting a bit dark in here, so I had to switch my lights on.
Quantum drive is now off.
Right, so let's see what I can Utini from here. Oh, and I forgot to set my spawn. I'm such a pleb. Why didn't anybody remind me? You know I'm forgetful. You know I need a poke and a prod every so often. Ran the rock breaking station last weekend, wasn't too pleased with the rewards. I haven't run it at all. What didn't you like about it? Was the rewards not up to the effort? You'll have to give me full context because I've not run it at all. And I've not done anything to go and run it. Do you know what I mean? I've not looked into it. Oh, there's titanium there. Okay, so. Poor rewards, huh? That is somebody's ship. Can I move it? Is there anything aboard it? Not enough rocks to mine, and the one that we had was low quality. Well, the low quality would annoy the hell out of me, given what you had to go through to go and do it in the first place, right? And how is that the paid one, or was that the one that is just sandbox, is just there all the time? I had my doubts about Rock Cracker, to be honest, about having enough rewards, but then it seems like one of those things they want you to just repeat and repeat and repeat. The paid one, wow, 800k? That is expensive. To not get anything back, or to not get what you'd hope to. contracted titanium, but no, average 0 quality, yeah. Because it's crappy contracted stuff, isn't it? Kaplawi! Temptation is there. I do need more of those as I lost a bunch. $800K is a lot though. How many how much resources did you get back for that? What was the time investment? How much time do you get to mine the resources? I almost wish I brought the mothership down now because I could crunch that. Somebody was careless. That's on the other side. Are you kidding me? Well, this is going to be a short looting run. If things are not going to work properly. Let's get this one delivered. And make sure I don't deliver the other one until we're ready to leave. Because you will get shot. Wait, what was that? Iron. Quartz.
Landing complete.
Yeah, so how long did the whole rock cracker event take to do them? No, that's good, isn't it? Stupid thing. There we go. At least I've interacted with it now. Right, so it wants 4. About an hour and a half. Okay. So it's like, you know, the similar sort of things that they want to get you to do. There's like Hathor and Yomandi and all the rest of them, really, then. Look at that. Interesting how it comes up like that. So new icons then. Something that I've noticed. And I'm also wondering if I get any blueprints now for any of these. The mole on mine like 6-7 rocks with low quality. That sucks. But is it low quality of a resource that is like inherently really rare? Like, is it one of those resources that really matters about its quality? component. We'll have that. Wicklow turning. Okay. So that's like, well, if it's only for a Wicklow turn-in, does Wicklow care about the quality? Because if he doesn't care, then I'd be like, meh. Nice big component there. That looked like it was a blizzard. Where'd it go? There. That's a Mercury. Good stuff. Oh, there's another one there. Another cooler. You know what? I'm gonna land here a sec and reshuffle my cargo. Yeah, if I don't bump into things. What's the deal? Okay. Let's just pop it down over here then for a minute. Me being an idiot. We'll go and grab out of the component that I just spotted. There's another cooler, size 2. Arctic. For a second. Right, let's move this over there for a second. Okay. Let's leave that on there then. Can I not put that underneath on there? Trying to save space. No. It's gonna have to go like that for now. That's gonna have to go there, and that's gonna have to go there. Okay. Oh, let's see if I can get into this storage now. Ah, so I can. Now then. Does it just work now? No? No, it doesn't. You actually have to interact. Bring that up. Do that. Move all. Just emptying my pockets. Because I'm going to want to carry something that's in here probably. And even if I don't really want it, I can disassemble it. I love that I can do that now. I'm going to need all of the meds and such that I can get, so I always grab those. Not interested. And we don't have the ability to break that down yet. This stuff we do, though. I'm not interested in that. Armor pieces we can break down as well, but I'm not really all that interested. What have we got in here? Okay. Alrighty. Nothing too special. One of my orgmates said that he was after a citadel something. I can't remember what citadel, so I'm just going to keep every citadel that I find. I think it was citadel that I was on about. Yours should be something totally different. Yep, I'll be keeping that. I'll be keeping both of these, actually, I think. Well, I would actually rather be able to store them, be able to craft my own, you know? I'm still kind of in transition with my mindset. No. Can I not just put that in my hands? No, not just in my hands, because I got hands free, like. No, and I'm not going to risk my nice weapon mods just in case I die for some random reason. I always assume that I'm gonna die randomly because it's Star Citizen and you can. It happens. Have all of that. You should have low-key music playing in the background. Yeah, I would love to, but it's a case of YouTube nuking it for copyright issues. And you can hear that. That's actually the in-game music. It's just nothing's going on at the moment. So it doesn't really play anything. But the in-game music is switched on. But it's been bugging me too. I'd love to have music. I used to always have certain playlists to jam to. But I can't share my music that I like to listen to because of copyright issues. those cleaned out. Okay, so let's go and have a look inside. Let's see what components there might be inside. And then I'll check the other side on the outside. A quick run round in the Ox, and that'll be this facility done. Then I can go and do the other facility. Oh, I can drop off at the other facility as well, because I've got to go to New Babbage for a drop off. That's actually a good thing. Shield, a full stop. Happy days. Let's go and have a look in here. Component, cooler, another mercury cooler. Don't forget to reset my spawn. Yeah, I'll do that before I do the Hathor run. Because I just realised they shouldn't be hostile to me at all while I'm still on mission. And the last part of my mission is going to New Babbage. So I should be okay. Right, I'm just going to run straight over for a sec. Over into this bit. And grab the last component in here. Some of them are, yeah. I think they're all military components, actually. Military C. But eventually you're going to be able to break these down as well. And get blueprints for them. I don't know if you get blueprints for breaking them down. That would be cool. Probably get blueprints as rewards, as we do now. Wrap. Right, 3 components from here though. All military. You have to be really careful when you're yeeting. Yeah, reverse engineering would be the way, wouldn't it? It would make a lot of sense, wouldn't it? To disassemble something and get like a percentage research to unlock the blueprint itself. Maybe you have to disassemble so many to be able to get the blueprint yourself. Or maybe you can only get a percentage blueprint from reverse engineering. So, for example, you can get a blueprint, but it's a low quality blueprint. You can never get like a top quality blueprint from reverse engineering. That would be something. And then that would also give you a reason to then, you know, if you were a min-maxer, to then go and get the proper blueprint via the means of whatever means that blueprint is acquired by. Right, so that's just the second one of those, isn't it? Yeah. Cool. No, doesn't work. Okay, we'll just have to stay like that. Right. Okay. Into the cockpit. And let's getty fuck. Quick swig. And then have a look over this side. Okay. Not seeing anything there. Seeing anything hidden there. Or around the back, you sometimes get stuff. Oh wait, spoke too soon. Did you spot it, guys? Another one of these heat sinks. Excellent. Okay, let's just have a little look-see. A wee little looky-loo. Quick scanning. What would be nice is if, like, we could do that and actually pick up components. If we're using, like, an industrial radar or something, for example. Be able to pick up just components on the ground. Salvage radar or something that's tuned for it. Make you really make choices of what you want installed, you know. Don't see anything there. Oh, over there I do though. I'm gonna have to land and reshuffle.
Landing complete.
I might even have to go up to the space station next and empty out some of these things. So it still might be worth me doing my spawn when I'm up there. That's a military power plant. And another one of these mercury coolers. Anybody want a mercury cooler? Because, like, they're super rare. Right? Oh, god damn it. Is there somewhere else that I can connect that? There. That's a good enough spot. Can this not go next to it? Like, couldn't that just clink right there? Like, just, what? Why not? Oh, come on, surely. Why couldn't that just go right there? Sometimes the grid, man, just doesn't make sense sometimes. How am I going to fit this all on? Well, the two, probably not going to worry about that. Really? Oh. Ah! There. Okay. Maybe I can still take the two. Right there. I love this little beast. It's a hell of a workhorse, this ox. Right, let's go and drop those up into Tressler. And then I'll head down to the next one, because the next one could have just as much of that. And then I'll have to load all of that up onto the Carrack. Lucrative. Go, go, go! Okay, So, back to Tressler. And you can see how these small cargo hauling missions can quickly become very lucrative in other ways.
Landing gear up.
Is the mothership feature working where you jump away from your mothership and you get a marker to return? It should be. I've not tested it, but it should be. I've not tested it too far away anyway, do you know what I mean? I have not gone to like gigs away. I've gone megameters away, not gigs away. Which I don't classify as a proper test. Where's... What? Where's the marker for the station? For science! Yeah. Yeah. Ah, collect shipment. It'll be from there, won't it? There we go. Yeah, so maybe at the end of the stream we can do some for science stuff. We'll just remember whatever extra for sciencing that you want to do. And we'll do that like in the last hour or something like that. That wasn't where I thought it was. It's here, isn't it? Oh no, over there a bit.
Landing complete.
Alright. Let's offload all these components. Behave. Mercury coolers for days. Centurion. Let's get everything gridded. I don't know how much it matters to grid everything, but it's something that I tend to do as a matter of good practice. Because then if everything's gridded, nothing's going to fall through. Nice. Worth getting a screenshot of that. Okay, it's misbehaving. Wait for that to go down. Safe and secure. Nice. Onwards. Oh, I tell you what I could do. Actually, nah, screw it. What I was thinking is I was debating about grabbing a store-all box. But honestly, I don't want the extra box to juggle around. Okay, lock on to Microtech. And we want to do that one. That one will be the grey cat. See, this is the ideal mission to grab, to do that. And just so that anybody that's just joined has got context. This is the one we're doing, the member rank Coval X on the planetary hauling. It's just 4 SCU to 2 locations and 2 SCU to the last location. That's all it is. But it just gives us access to be there. And that's all we want from the mission, is just permission to be there. Sakura Sun. Have we done this one? Hold on. .7 millimeters. Yeah, we've done this one. That's where we need to be. Why was this telling me to go to the same place that I'd already been? Marker lingering around. I'll boost myself out of atmosphere as quickly as I can. We'll correct this nonsense. don't want new Babbage. Oh no, it is that one. It is that. It is that one right there. Okay, fine.
Quantum drive is now.
Oh yeah, that was a useful quantum drive, wasn't it? The most helpful jump ever. 10 kilometers.
Quantum drive.
Accelerating would have been better. Alright. It's just it said Sakura Sun. And like I was a bit sketched out because I'd already done Sakura Sun. So here we go. Straight at the planet. 1 kilometer a second. Maximum delivery speed. We'll get this parcel to you immediately, sir. So quick it's going to put a hole in your door. Yeah. You would be absolutely right to be squeamish about some of my approaches.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Okay. So the number 4. No, that's the 2. Not the one I wanted. That's the one I wanted. Don't worry, chat, I'm not going to put it on there. I'm just going to get it mighty close. Just so that I don't have to do quite so much lugging around. I know the corundum is there. I put it there. There we go. Now take your contracted crap. Looks like somebody had a mishap. Anything I can pick out of it? No. Worth a look. Alright. Now. That's just got a 2 now. So, let's go and have a look what we can Utini from this location. Knock my speed limiter down. And I still take off like a damn rocket. I wanted to go and just have a little nose down here a second. Peekaboo! Hello! Have you got things to steal? Am I selling them? Probably. I might turn them in for mission rewards. And some components that I find in these locations occasionally end up being upgrades on my ships. Not the crappy ones, obviously, but sometimes you find decent B-grade components here. Sometimes you find like B-grade stealth, which is quite nice to find. Looks like that's a Pontes. I'm expecting that I'm gonna get mission turn-ins for these sort of size components. And when I do, I'm gonna have a whole bunch of them that I can just go, oh yeah, here you go. Still looking for those A-grade size 3 shields, man. Aren't we all? Aren't we all? I've got B-grade on my Carrack simply because I do not have an 86. If I had an 86, they would be on the ship. But they are stupid rare though. And you can only get them from Vandal tech smugglers, I believe. They exist. They just... I don't think they're spawning in the loot pool, I think is the problem. No, don't be doing stupid things. There we go. I've seen one. I've owned one. But that was before they took it out of the shops to buy. Because you used to be able to buy them at Port Olisar, I think it was. It was a dumpers depot at Port Olisar that sold them. But obviously Port Olisar doesn't exist anymore. Let's do a little sweep around the outside on the other side. Nothing. 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 That's a shield, isn't it? Yeah. Where do you think you're going? There we go. Get in there nice and snug. A little look-see down here. And it seems these areas are really quiet now that the new location, Rockbreaker, is all the rage now. We don't have to fight for these areas anymore. And I'm betting Hathor is probably going to be quiet as well. Apart from those that are doing the Wicklow.
Landing complete. Launch complete.
Shush you.
Landing.
I'm not discussing these kind. I do that too often. Right. Okay, so that doesn't want to fit there. That will though. Alright, fine. Be like that. Can I put it underneath on that? No. That's frustrating. No, I've trapped myself. Clever that was, wasn't it? Get myself nice and trapped. Nope, doesn't want to go in any further. Alright, it's going to have to stay there like that then. What we got? Goodies? Smoothie, detox pen. More goodies. Warrior smoothie. You'll have a bit of warriors. Yeah, boy. Ammunition. I'm thinking that even if I don't use the ammunition, I can break it down into ammunition that I can use. Okay, I'm not really concerned about those. Take all of those good things. No. Kill that. What's that? I don't know what that is, but I'm having it. Hey, how's it going, Bao? Caught me in the middle of Utini in this place. Like, hands in the cookie jar, like. Right, I need to go and empty out. Then I can come and grab those rifles. I ran out the wrong door, didn't I? I did. Oh, because my brain hasn't adapted yet. And because I still have to do this to access this loot. It slows down the whole process. But I can move all. Stack all. I wish that was working. Don't have that. Don't have that. I got space aboard the ship if people want to come and be crew. You'll have to get your butts into Discord though. And I've done it again. I ran out the wrong door. It's like I'm doing a little clockwork circle, like. Woo! No. Oh, come now. I can't loot that stuff. There we go. Like, what's that? 5th times the charm or something? Right, there we go. 22% full on that. So I'm just going to go in now and have a look at these components inside. See what we get. Because I usually don't like you wandering around in here. It's a hostile location usually. Any security controlled area. Oh, wrong side. Let's check this side first. Competition, I think. Are these locations that I'm at now? Yeah. It's a good little location to go wandering around and have a look for stuff. There we go. What we got? ourselves a shore stop. Remember that side has another location for item? Yeah. I'm gonna go over to the other side now. Oh, you mean the second location in here? Isn't that like... There's a second thingy. It's not upstairs, was it? Right, dude. See, what's that? Pallet right side when you enter. I think that's the one I got. From that location. I don't think there is any more in here. I think it's just the one, isn't it? And a room full of steel that you can take. Run past it? Is that the one you're on about? Yeah, me being silly. Right, pop out there. And I'll go through the inventory center to the other side, and we'll do the other side and bring those components through. Oh, different room. Interesting. Interesting. So this one only has one in that side. Yeah. Right then. I swear this had another one. Probably just getting them mixed up. Pretty reasonable haul though. Mixed up because the other facility does have the, yeah. You run these things so much, sometimes they just blur together. You forget what's in which one, you just know there's a direction to go over this way. You know what I mean? And your brain just goes, check it. Alright, over to New Babs. Once I can find a way to get all of this crap on board. Get over here. There we go. Grey Cat, there's a component. Ah, yeah. This is Grey Cat. It was Secura that you're thinking of. Gee. But they all look the same, don't they? So. Go! Oh, it'd help if I put the speed limiter up, wouldn't it? Boost into the speed limiter. I want to go really fast at getting to that speed and no faster. And let's see if I get any sort of blueprints for doing these ones. What I could have done as well is I could have done some more looting and grabbed some of the biologicals and stuff that were there. And then you can turn in like the Rayari ones. Because they're good ones to turn in for a little bit of dough as well. Get this shipment down there. Always nervous of who's around, especially when I'm carrying components. Oh, this is weird, not having a hangar at New Babbage. I was expecting a large hangar or something then, you know? I was like, where's my hangar? It's like, oh yeah, I don't live here anymore. I live in the belt now, like. Get some food and water when I get back to the Carrack as well. Where is it? Where's that? That's what I'm after. A ridiculous amount of radars. I came here and I bought a bunch. Okay. That should be that done. Complete. No blueprint. So that's good to know. You don't get blueprints for those ones. Not going to be repeating them all that often then, unless it's just cash cropping. Okay, here we go.
Looks like you're on your way. It was great being able to help you, and I hope you're able to visit us here at New Mothership real soon.
Real soon. Sounded more like she was trying to position me. Go. Drink. Drink. Back. What's up with the auto turn? Yeah, I know, right? It's something that they've been doing since this patch. I don't like it either. Bit of a hard landing. That was a bit extreme. I almost yeeted myself into the wall. Would have been clever. That's true, my character does need a drink, but see, you've got to be careful what you say to, like, Vikings when you just shout drink. You're like, drink? I'll drink. Oh no. Go. Oh, it's weird. Nice one, Mal. Eat yourself. No, doesn't want to stick. I'm just gonna hope that that works then. Oi! Oi! Why is there no gravity in you? There we go. Just grab a little quick screenshot. Nice. I'm happy with that. Right, now, my character doesn't have anything to drink with. But I do have some Weekend Warrior juice. Good thing about looting. Gimme, gimme. Come on. Let's have some warrior juice. Glug, glug, glug. No. Glug, glug, glug. Weekend Warrior. There's quite a few people that's like that though, isn't it? Weekend Warrior. Right. Now, I need a box to dump all of this stuff into. So there's 2 pages of this shit. And weapons. So, let's go and grab a 2 SCU box. And then I can empty all of that into a 2 SCU box. And then chuck that down the elevator. And I can load up the Carrack then. Oh, what am I doing now? Just go lobby. Nah, dickhead. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. was the wrong place. I wanted to go cargo center. I'm after a box. What is with me today?
Bishop, everyone thinks he's so great, but you ask me, I think Costigan and his cronies
There
are
we
just
go.
trying to distract us from the real issue.
Alright, let's get back down to the hangar. Itty bitty hangar. And then I need to put that ship away. Load up everything aboard the Carrack. I'll probably do that off camera though. Oh, I forgot to put that down. I am so absent-minded today. Guys, you're gonna need to help me because, like, I'm proper spacko brain today. I'll tell you what, let's fix that. That's not a bad haul though, is it? That's from one run down to Microtech. I think that's reasonable from a single run with that mission. You see, this is why it pays to do everything in box to begin with. Why I should have spent the extra time and done everything in the box to begin with. Okay, so I need to have that off the vehicle then to register. Stay still. Behave. Right, so now that should register as just another box. Yeah, like that. And then I can just go move all. Look at that. Do you know how long that would have taken me before? Oh man. That's a little bit of a nerdgasm right there. Excellent. Now, I tell you what, let's set my spawn. And let's do a quick run to Hathor. And see if I can get any more good components while I'm here. And I'm debating about next time on Utini. I'm debating about going and doing the Vandal Tech Smugglers. So, anybody interested in wanting to run that with me, throw me an 07 in the chat if you want to run that. Let's see what I can thieve from Hathor. Got no box on there. Just wondering if it's a good idea to have a box on there or not. Probably doesn't matter. I'll be fine with the little ammo that I've got. Oh, I'm in a queue. I'm sorry, your thieving must wait a moment. There's too many people trying to get out and rob the place. Side of the planet, aren't I? Daymar. That's where we're going. Okay. Where stealth is going to matter. Going to be knocking down to minimum that. I don't want to leave that on. Don't need weapons. Don't need the tractor beam on in this mode. So that is just minimum power, guys. Stealth mode. Right, what are we on? T-minus hour and a half. So we got time to do a run. I don't have time to call up a mothership. Test. Unless you're all willing to wait a little bit longer right at the end for me to call up another mothership just to fly away somewhere and leave it there, and because I could do something like fly away, suicide, go back to the station, and then I should have a marker there for it, even after suicide, right? If you're wondering what I'm eating, it's a Werther's Original. Those butter candies. I really like them. Grandpa sweets. I should have flown the Carrack down here and just set my spawn down at Seraphim. Might have been quicker. Probably definitely would have been quicker actually, using the TS2 to cross the system. So what's everybody up to? Everybody found anything good lately? Any good Utinis out there? What's the best find this week? Let's see. Mine so far, my best find this week so far, was that XL1 for the other day. I might have to stop at Seraphim just to refuel, guys. Otherwise I'm probably going to struggle to get back up to Tressler. Actually, I definitely won't get back to Tressler. Yeah, so I'm going to refuel at Seraphim Station. And that way I can just run to Hathor, and then I can run straight back to Microtech from there. I won't need to come back to Seraphim. I'll be able to just jump straight to Tressler. Herring down there. So, does anybody in the chat remember the original Port Olisar? Have we got any OGs in the chat?
Landing gear down. Landing complete. Launch complete.
Slam that down. Okay, that's done.
Landing gear up.
Okay, now we want Daymar. We'll have the laminar path. No particular reason, just that it's in the daytime. Or it appears to be.
Quantum drive is now on. Quantum drive is now off.
Let's go! Ba-ba-da-ba-da!
Quantum drive is now on.
I think maybe what I need to do is sort out on Discord to have some music on Discord, because I can't put it on the stream
Drive is now off.
without YouTube nuking you. Right, let's head straight down. Yeah, so maybe I can do something like I can listen to music but just not have it on the stream.
Contact.
And then I can have that music being rebroadcast on Discord or something like that. That could be a thing.
Online.
I want to keep the passive scanning. Somebody's landed. Okie dokie. And enter remote turret. And let's see. Okay, I'm not in the right space. Right. Now let's see. A full stop. Spectre, that's nice. Polar. They've already had the battery from here. Doesn't look like there's anything else I need or want from here. So let's head on to the next one. They've just arrived, I think.
Contact.
Okay, so
Shield system offline.
have 3.
Shield system online.
What is that over there anyway? Okay. Is that closed? Right, looks like they're headed to that one. Let's do this one then. Wherever it is. Yeah, I was right. Stay nice and low. Keep my signals nice and low. Move that out. Yep, that one's open. So it looks like I'm coming round just behind them. Like they're literally going around and opening them right now. But I don't think they're interested in the components. I think they're probably just doing the Wicklow. And they're after just the Carrack.
Contact.
That's okay. Everybody has their reasons for being here. I probably should have checked inside the facility as well for components. Oh shit. Needs to behave. I suppose I'm just being lazy. Oh, look at that, they've cleaned this one out. Rather just shotgun. Alright. So they were more interested in the components of this one then.
Landing gear down. Landing complete.
Alright, here we go, guys. Let's go.
What the hell? My sights are... Yeah, sorry though. Not a problem. Go ahead.
Right. It'll be upstairs.
One of ours just got cut down.
I don't like people sneaking up behind me, so I check my corners.
Here we go. Displacing.
Keycard required.
Repositioning. Got a problem.
Okay. That should be findable there, right? Right. I need to go down to
To hell with it.
printer.
I need some more cover.
That would help. Imprint card.
They got me. They really got me.
Okay, now go back
Cutters, look
upstairs.
lively. Someone just got blasted.
Don't have many of those. Okay. Ba-da-dum. Okay, that's accessing here. Okay. That was weird. The controls went all freaky. Anti-and legs. I like that.
Seems like the party's starting. Come on, don't want to be late.
Okay, that seems all good.
Don't just disappear.
Okay. Some of this stuff I don't even know really what it is, I'm just grabbing it. Okay, so components is what I was wanting. I'll have that as well. I think that's all there is in here. Oh, I should have used the key on that one. Stop blowing holes in my ship. Right, where did that? There it is. No, it was the other side. This side. Okay, now get all that over there.
Okay, let's do this. Bring it. Yeah, I
Oh,
got
for
you.
God's sake.
Advancing. It's on now.
Alright, let's head over to the next one then. Which is path 1, right, I think? That I'm on now. Who the fuck just took a shot at me? Cheeky son of a bitch. Taking shots at me like that. Whoa! Behave. Ship needs to calm down. Sometimes components in there. Oh, on the floor.
Where the hell they go? Why won't you die? Tire yourself up.
We'll have that. No. Okay, there's that. And beacon. Path 2, path 1. 3. Oh, I'm at path 1. Alrighty. On to the last location. For this area anyway. And it looks like it's closed, so I'm not going to get much luck. But I can check inside and see if I get any luck there. Blue door's closed. Ramp is open. See if I can see anything inside. Dead bodies. And that's closed. Oh. Okay. Let's put the turret away. Let's see if I can grab anything from inside.
What the hell? Oh, shit! That hurt. Shit! They just got over. Problem. Go ahead. Here we go. Oh shit! We're hit.
I'm getting hit. Not good. No. I'm gonna bail on that.
Shield system is hit. Launch complete.
Right, so that one was a bust. But it happens. You win some, you lose some. I could do with some crew though, guys, so if you're watching, crew up. Come and join the Discord. Oh, let's stop trying to fight the coupled mode. Right, now let's get a lock on for Tressler. And let's get this little bit of stuff that I got back. All the way back to Microtech. But we got some good loot today. What I could do with check-in is the Adagio Holdings contract. Small amount of RMC and components, 4 quantum drive size ones. Yeah, I need to get that up a bit. 5 SEU of RMC. I don't have that much aboard yet either, because I didn't find that many ships to RMC today. Or while I had the Carrack with me. But these collection ones, the Ryari, they're supposed to give blueprints as well. So those other boxes that we could have looted down at the depots that have all of those biological stuff, that's what you would do to turn those in, is like you just take them to go turn them in for those and you get blueprints for it. So I might do a bit of blueprint grinding over the coming week or so, or coming weeks, because I'm going to need blueprints. The way of playing the game has changed and blueprints are now the commodity of the future. It's all about how good your resources are and how good the blueprints are. So that's something to really ever think about. It's going to change how I Utini things. Yeah, it's going to drastically change things. There's nothing major in this lot that I found today that I'm too concerned about shipping back to home base. A lot of this stuff I might just leave in this system just for the sake of using it for over the next couple of months, for using it for turn-ins. I'll use Tressler as a base in Stanton just because it's a little bit quicker for travel time back to Nix, which is where I'll be headed back to shortly. Yeah.
Quantum fuel is at
15%. No, 50%. I was going to say 15. I was like, what? I was like, all of a sudden I'd be like randomly stranded, like, yeah. Can't be having that. Oh, missed. Yeah, so my content is having a bit of a mix-up at the moment. Mainly because crafting has changed the game so drastically. So we're going to have to change and adapt with it. It's not all going to be about the loot. Utini life was all to do with, like, well, loot is the be-all end-all, but it's not anymore. Crafting is now the be-all end-all. And it's about what you can craft. Good materials. So mining is going to be is now one of the most important professions in the game. So, with that as a fact now, we're going to have to adapt. We're going to have to real think about this. And if you guys want to have some input as to like the future of the channel and the future of like what things are doing, what things are happening, jump onto Discord, have a chat, catch up with me on there, have a chat. Because there's lots to know, lots to discuss. And I'm sure there's a lot of other content creators at the moment going through exactly the same thing. That their regular content has now been dwarfed by the monster that is crafting. Yeah, so we're gonna have to adapt. Adapt and overcome. Otherwise, you get left behind, evolutionary speaking. So the next thing that I need to do is figure out how I'm going to adapt and incorporate crafting into my everyday play. Didn't get very much from that run. Why isn't that gridding? There we go. And that's been a pretty productive day, guys. But I don't generally show some of the other stuff that I do on camera simply because it takes so long and I can't speed up and add music to the live feed. Right, well that's another Hathor alignment blade. Happy days. So, I'm going to grab everything that we grabbed this episode and just pull it all up. Let's have a look. And I can empty what I've got in my pockets onto the 2SCU crate. There you go. So, that's today's haul. What do you think, guys? I think I've done pretty damn good. But that's where I'm going to call that for today. Thank you all very much for watching. It's been a pleasure having you all here. You go out there and Utini the verse now, guys. Come onto Discord and share the best Utinis you found. Until then, 07s everybody. Catch you later.